Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Так, я тут, ребят. Всем привет. Всем приветики. Так, сейчас надо вид изменить. Ага. Все нормально. Так, слышимость надо проверить, что, как там вообще. Так, слышимость надо. Угу, нормально. Хорошо. Так, только надо, по-моему, название, да, я, по-моему, название не сменил, там задание у нас опасность повсюду, надо теперь задание архонтов, да? Сейчас, одну минуту, ребят, название сейчас поменяю. Так, так. Еще раз, как там опасность повсюду? Блин. Так. Ладно, так вот оставлю. Пускай так будет. Что время тянуть. Да, все, сохранить. Так, обновить. Посмотрим, как записался. Угу. Да, все нормально. Идет. Пойдет. Пойдет для сельской местности. Так, здесь. Так, все. Все настроил. В принципе, все. Так, ну что, сейчас ежедневные задания выполним. Потом задание легенд. У нас еще будет. А, стоп, получить надо. А что, я не забирал? Не забирал. Печаль и грусть. Что-то сегодня нет никого вообще. Странно.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Order guide you.
Embrace the ice!
Can't run from death.
Another test.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Solidify!
Shine down! Astra. Thank you for
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
The one before you. Ah.
This realm is...
Я тут, ребят. Я тут. Сейчас. Так, все с этим. Тут я все скупал, да.
If you ever have any questions about the rep...
Угу. Так. Так, все с этим. Да что такое прям? Простите, воды сейчас попью.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Что-то оповещение, что ли, ни у кого не пришло, или что? Сейчас я еще, ребят. Так, микрофон включен? Точно? Да. Сейчас я еще раз оповещение ребятам.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Ой, я же уйти же из этого. Так, Лия. А, нет, стоп, через это только через так вот, да. Сюда нам. Не туда. Не туда. Не туды и не туда. Нам другую же степь надо там. Ну, извиняюсь, вот я вот про что и говорил, что он зависает. Опять что-то они там. Так, ну это мы знаем, что там. Исправлена ошибка. Исследуйте таинственные врата перед вами. Задание архонтов. Опасность повсюду. Мало. Могло привести к утрате контроля за персонажем. Это было 1 числа. Они что-то еще что ли обновили? Сейчас, ребят, это выйду, зайду. Что-то жесть какая-то, блин, у них там творится. Все никак не начну это задание, блин. Ой, сразу быстро загрузился. А, чисто только так вот туда попасть. Дождитесь следующего дня. Хорошо, дождемся.
There's nothing for Paimon to do here. So boring.
Ужас вообще.
Oh, Paimon longs to stretch her legs and run free in the world outside again.
Побегать помимо нас. Так ты ведь летаешь, а не бегаешь.
All right, fly free then. Basically, Paimon just wants out of here.
Так незаметно уже прошел целый день.
Just a day? No, it feels like we've been down here for months.
Месяцев?
Maybe not months, but at least like 20 days, surely.
Да ну брось.
Yo, thought I heard you chatting over here.
Oh, hey, Bullchucker. Well, everyone, I just completed another survey of the surrounding area. Still nothing has changed today.
Here, have some water and take a rest.
Thank you, Shinobu. It's easy to forget to keep hydrated down here.
Out! I want out! All I want is to cruise the streets and have beetle fights again.
Бедняжка.
Boss, remember
Всем
there's your
трудно.
image to consider.
Всем им трудно.
But it's so boring. Walking around this hole every day. If only I could slurp some ramen and see the beautiful flowers again.
Да, кстати, рамен хочу, блин, пипец. Надо будет сегодня заказать.
Ramen? Wait a minute. Speaking of ramen, Traveler, are you hungry?
Да не то чтобы.
I'm not hungry either. But let me pose the question this way. Who is the biggest eater among us?
Пайман.
It's definitely not me.
Пайман всегда любит поесть.
Hey, what's everybody looking at me for? Well, it's definitely not me. If anyone, it's this one right here.
Ага.
What are you looking at Paimon for? Paimon, are you hungry? No. Paimon's not hungry. Why do you ask?
Что-то странное.
If that's the case...
Huh? What am I missing here?
Пайман кажется, что прошло уже более 20 дней.
Yes, I heard that too as I was walking over. The question is, how can you not feel hungry even after 20 days?
А мне кажется, что прошел только 1 день.
That's also strange. Of course, everyone has different perceptions of the passage of time, but how could one person feel like it's only been 1 day and someone else 20 days?
Yeah, now that you mention it, I feel like we've been here 3, 4, 5 days, but I don't feel hungry or thirsty at all.
Although I cooked some food, it wasn't because I was hungry. I just wanted to keep our spirits up. I was planning on saving our rations so we could survive a few more days, but I haven't really felt hungry since.
Вот так вот.
Now that I think about it, not only am I not hungry, but I don't feel any real signs of fatigue either. Whether I sleep or not doesn't seem to have any effect on how I feel.
Yes, I concur. Resting doesn't make me feel more refreshed, and staying awake doesn't make me any more tired. Very peculiar. It's almost as if our physical state has been suspended.
Угу.
The more you say, the scarier it sounds. Paimon doesn't even want to think about it.
Интересно. С пропавшим Сяо происходит то же самое?
Huh? What's wrong, Traveler? Did you think of something?
That's pretty weird. Sounds like the little dude must be in danger.
But he is an Adeptus. This kind of situation should be no trouble for him. I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
А, кстати, а где это? Елань. Я только сейчас вспомнил про нее.
I found something, everyone.
А, вспомни ее, вот и она. И она тут как тут.
I just discovered a new path over there that seems to lead to an unknown area.
Странно. Они же везде, повсюду, по всей этой пещере проходили, нигде не было выхода. И тут и тут он появился. Новая дорога.
You mean a way out? Oh, finally!
Давайте проверим.
Yay, you found something! Oh, please, please be the exit!
I still suspect things can't be that simple. We should all stay prepared for whatever comes.
Хорошо.
Huh? Paimon doesn't see anything out of the ordinary here.
Appearances can be deceiving. As I was examining the wall just now, I noticed there was something unusual about this stone. Seems to me that it's been created using some illusory magic. Hidden behind it lies a passageway.
Whoa! So there really is a path behind here!
Gotta hand it to ya. That sure wasn't easy to find. But at least we can finally get out of here.
И все благодаря Елань.
Miss Yelan's determination and eye for detail are certainly impressive. Not to mention, you've hardly had any rest the whole time we've been trapped here.
It doesn't matter. I'm not tired.
Как и все.
Well, given we're already here, we might as well go in and explore.
Right behind ya. Paimon can't wait to get out of this place.
Так, ну, попёрли. Ну, опять данж. Понятное дело. Гео есть. Так, может быть, кого-то поменять, раз гео? Или не стоит? Да, не хочу. Пускай так будет. Так, символы платформы будут иметь разные цвета и изображения. Сопоставление их друг с другом – ключ к решению головоломки. Если вы наступаете на правильный символ, он активируется. Однако, если вы ошибетесь и наступите на неверный символ, вы получите урон. Да, найдите и активируйте все символы на платформе, чтобы решить головоломку.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liua tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Это чё, это куда это?
Lucy, is that you?
Hey, did anyone else just hear that voice?
Это Сяо.
It sounded super creepy.
Это же Сяо был. Ничего не понял, что тут делать.
Solidify.
Ну, благо едой можно пользоваться.
For Rex Lapis. Access denied.
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Один готов. Угу, понял, одинаковые символы, просто-напросто надо выбирать там. Так, воятели света. Воятели? На платформе будут исчезать особые лучи света. Ой, излучать. На платформу управляйте этими устройствами, чтобы контролировать положение и направляйте направление лучей света. Ой, бля. Нельзя просто дать этого, блин. Вот так вот, что ли? Это мы в обратку. Так. Руслан, привет. Как дела, Руслан? Ай. О, есть. Так. Это у нас... Это у нас как вообще? Так, стоп. Вот это что ли был? Ага. Так. А тут он в серединке, да? А с этими, с остальными чё? Да пофигу вообще на урон. Ничего не пойму. 2 активировал. 3 активировал. А эти не зажглись. Так, стоп, это нас куда приведет? Так. Там мы все. Так, это оттуда. Так, нам не туда, наверное. Так, там та платформа. Там эта платформа. А там вон мы были... Ой! А тут что? Тут выход, что ли? Типа того должен быть.
No, it's still alive. Why would you become like this? I won't attack you.
That sounds like Shell. Could he be in trouble?
Whoa, sounds like
Работаю,
someone
времени
forgot to
почти
invite us
нет.
to the fight. Let's go and help him.
Yeah, but how are we gonna find him?
Работаю, времени почти нет. О, какой кадр. Да вот же, блин, блинский. Так, ага, вот этот. Так, тут он в серединке. Он тут. И тут.
Order guide you.
There is no escape. My apologies.
Привет, Вова, опять в свой Геншин? Да. Привет, Фросман. Ну я же обещал через 2 дня запустить стрим. Все-таки обнова, нужно эти задания проходить и так далее. Так. Ой, другое. Вот так. Так, теперь здесь. Готовенько. Так, один символ есть. А оставшийся?
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
А, я только одну, что ли, зафиксировал и убежал, да? Все, понял. Сейчас активируем. Так, нет, не то. Значит, следующий. Да, точно. Так, 2 есть. Так, и дальше что делать? А дальше-то что?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Ладно, пойдем-то на синий. Может, там что-то появилось новое? Я просто Хэй его знает. А, я их не активировал еще даже. Нет, не то. Вот. Так. 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 Ой, блин.
Stabilize.
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost. Illusion shattered.
I will have order. Solidify.
Whirling snow.
Так. А, все, понял, сюда. Y, Q. Есть. Готово. Как говорится, есть на попе шерсть. Так. Не на ту, на эту. Блин. Вот, все готовенько. Синий есть. Так. Теперь фиолетовые. Фиолетовый у нас... Фиолетовый я делал, но что-то... Или я там знак какой-то еще один. Да нет, я вроде бы там все по ним, по всем ходил. А толку никакого не было.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liua tend to stay
У нас
away.
только фиолетовый
So it
остался,
is where
больше
many
ничего.
things come to settle.
Как его активировать-то? Что-то я не пойму.
Careless.
Угу. А, вот оно что.
This is order.
Вот оно как, оказывается.
Now you shall perish.
Скушай его, Рейден. Просто съешь его с потрохами. Своей ультой. Молодец. Просто съела его. Молодец. Так. Что-то слишком мелкое, значит, сюда. Есть. Готово. Ну и все. Мы в шоколаде. Вау! Эпичненько-то как. Так, и теперь на выход, да?
Be leading to another platform. Let's go and take a look.
Это нам в ту платформу надо вылететь. Туды. Может, здесь Сяо где-то спрятался или что-то. Заточил его кто-то там.
Has dissolved? What's down there?
Is that little dude called Xiao down there? We gotta help him.
А что если тот паренек Сяо там внизу? Да, вот и я
Hold
про
on.
то же говорю.
Something's not right here. What's this?
It appears to be a small fissure.
Чем-то отдаленно походит на Сяо, кстати.
What can you possibly find inside? It can't be a living person, can it?
А вот Сяо.
Conqueror of demons?
Да.
Xiao, you?
Oh, quit trying to scare us, okay?
Huh? Wait, is this some kind of illusion? Paimon can't touch him! Conqueror of demons, can you hear us?
С тобой все в порядке.
Hello? Little dude! Anyone home?
Он, как всегда, в своем репертуаре.
He isn't responding. What's going on here?
You.
Oh, he finally said something!
Ага.
Oh!
We followed your voice and found you here, but it's kind of strange. We can't touch you. How did you become an illusion?
An illusion?
Talk about a coincidence. We were just thinking you went missing and stuff, and then we heard the sound of you fighting. Pretty lucky we found you, if you ask me. You didn't get hurt, did you?
A coincidence? Wait. Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now! Get out of there!
Постой, ты ранен?
If he can, we should have him regroup with us as soon as possible.
Согласен.
Tell us what happened and where you are now. We'll come find you immediately.
No. Your safety is the top priority. It seems this space can...
Huh? He disappeared.
Писеца.
Where'd he go? It sounded like he might be injured. We need to go help him.
Согласен, братан там в заточении где-то.
It seems the only option we have to explore any further is through that entrance over there.
Согласен, пошли туда.
He's injured and telling us to be careful? It's not like we're in any danger here. Anyway, the secret behind whatever's going on should be in this cave, right? Don't worry, little dude. Ito's on the way!
Boss, please don't go charging ahead. You're an Oni, not some hunting dog.
Don't worry, I'm invincible!
Looks pretty deep. Be careful, everyone.
Хорошо. Не понял. Не понял немножко. А почему мы именно... Вы чё? А, фух. Ой, блин. Я думал, у меня персонажей забрали или глюк какой-то. Разве можно так людей пугать, блин? По башкам им надавать этим разрабам, блин. Ну, застрял еще. Ой, блин. Исследуйте таинственные врата перед вами. Понятно. Блин, а я и этот-то забыл, да? Опять поставить. Так, стоп. Я про него забыл. Вообще. Так, стоп. А тут он не поставится, да? Ладно, потом, если не забуду, надо будет поставить. Твой тыл не пострадал, на жоп показывает. Ага. Мы тебе верим. Я постараюсь не смеяться.
But wouldn't feeling sorry for you be a violation of your dignity? Besides, it's harder not to laugh when I'm not the one in pain.
Что такое? За жопу ему втыкнул.
Paimon, don't laugh.
И сама ржет.
It's okay, everybody. If you want to laugh at him, just let it out.
Don't you have a heart, Shinobu? Oh, and people think I'm the monster.
Еще ее монстром назвал.
Wait a second. Xiao's not here, but
Здесь есть дверь.
Seems a little out of place here, don't you think?
Угу.
Maybe it's some sort of, I don't know, an emergency shelter? There was a picture book I read once that said nice people sometimes build cabins in dangerous places so that anyone in trouble can take shelter inside.
О,
Our little dude must be inside then.
возможно.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Any person with a normal sense of danger wouldn't be so optimistic.
Wow, Bullchucker. Looks like your subordinate is telling you what's what.
Oh, I believe she was talking to both of us. Yeah, so you can wipe that smug smile off your face. All right, watch and learn, Shinobu. This is why I'm the boss and you're the deputy. If no one is macho enough to open the door, then allow me.
Ага, сейчас опять твой зад пострадает, да? Ита.
Step aside.
Сейчас опять что-нибудь произойдет. Ой, ё-моё.
Once this door's open, we are out of here.
Ого. Ничего, такое местечко для путников.
Eviloni, be gone! You heard me. Get out of here.
Что за фигня?
Ah!
Не понял я.
Am I seeing things? Or was there someone behind the door?
Ага.
Nah, can't be. You're just saying things.
Why don't we just open the door again and see?
Who? Me? Oh, all right. I'll open it again.
Вроде нет
All you
никто.
do is goof around all day. You're a bad influence to our child. Be gone!
Это что, комната, где оскорбляют, что ли, всех или что?
those people are carrying bowls. Bowls full of beans. What's that all about?
Это комната страха, что ли? Ну, комната, где твой страх, что ли? Это самый большой страх, типа того, реализуется.
People throw beans to drive out Oni. Boss is an Oni, so they throw beans at him to get rid of him.
Gave me the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a place like this anyway?
Calm down now. You're a person from Inazuma too, you know.
Hey, let's get one thing straight, all right? I'm not a person, I'm an Oni.
Right, but that's not the point. The question is, does this door lead to Inazuma?
Нет.
Huh? How could that be possible? Ugh, this place is so weird. Paimon's starting to think it really is haunted.
Открой еще раз, и мы посмотрим, есть ли изменения.
You guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again. So, who's up? Oh, how about Paimon? Why don't you open it?
Да, давай, Паймон. Посмотрим на твой самый большой страх.
No way! Somebody else do it. Paimon's scared.
А, сразу же.
All right, I'll try.
That's our Shinobu. Now, don't let whoever's behind that door push you around, okay?
Там другие сейчас будут. Ее страх.
All right, let's see what's behind the door this time.
Мама
Still
ее.
reading, Shinobu. Listen, young lady. You should keep your nose out of those books and start taking my advice. I've already found you a perfectly good job as a shrine maiden at the Grand Narukami Shrine. You'll be far better off there than...
Shinobu? Who is that?
Мама ее.
No way! Was that who I think it was?
Oh, this is embarrassing. That voice was my mother. This is one place I wasn't counting on having to hear that speech again.
Your mother wanted you to become a shrine maiden?
Угу.
The whole reason I came to study in Liyue was because I didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family never approved of my studies, so they wanted me to work in the Grand Narukami Shrine after I returned to Inazuma.
From what we know about Lady Guji, it seems being a shrine maiden is a pretty cushy job.
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive in the wild. As for me, I need complete freedom and space. Although I do admit that being a shrine maiden is a decent job, it's just not for me.
That's right, your calling is with the gang. I mean, just look at you. You rock. You're totally hardcore. Come on, am I the only one with chills right now?
It's true. You've got a good thing going. What's most important is that you enjoy what you do.
Gotta agree with you there.
From the look of it, what's behind the door can change. And not only that, it always changes to something that nobody wants to see. So, how are we gonna get through that? And don't forget, we have that little dude waiting for us to save him. We need to get our rear in gear.
Согласен.
Would any of you like to give it a try?
Давайте Пайман попробует все-таки, а? Хочу увидеть ее страх.
No thanks. I'd prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits. If anyone's going to find a way through, it's not going to be me.
Why?
Because I don't buy it, that's why. I don't believe for 1 second that we're gonna find the Conqueror of Demons by going through that door. So I'm sure as heck not gonna be the one to get us through.
Not gonna lie, you don't really sound like you have much of an imagination.
All right. I'll try.
Yeah, my savior. Show 'em what you're made of.
Ты чего-нибудь боишься?
I'm sure I probably do, but nothing springs to mind right now.
Сейчас покажут.
Anyway, I suppose I'll find out once I open the door.
О, комната изменилась снова. Счеты лежат.
You old geezer. Out of 8 pounds of salt, today you gave away 3 for free, sold 2, and exchanged 3 for booze. How much money did you actually make in the end?
Huh? But didn't you tell me to sell things as I pleased? Why can't I give the customers something for free?
You fool! You told the old man next door to come and fetch the salt. Well, he broke his leg on the way over, and now his son is asking for compensation. Seriously.
Беги. Это ее родители.
Huh. A civil dispute. Didn't see that coming.
Гражданский спор.
Who were they? No one in particular, but it is a prime example of the many difficult civil cases that I've had trouble handling before.
So you mean you don't like handling disputes over petty matters?
Not exactly. What I mean is that I don't like working with people who cannot let go of trivial grievances, especially of the kind you saw just now. They start with good intentions, but end up making a big fuss. It's not long before those good intentions plunge into injury and accidents. It's always a shame. It's my desire to solve problems for people. That's why I became a legal advisor. It just seems that I still can't fully comprehend the complicated minds of some people.
Вот так-то.
I understand what you mean. The human mind is probably both the most complicated and tragic of things.
Это точно.
I suppose there's no need to discuss this any further. Does anyone else want to try the door?
Don't look at me. I told you, I'm not taking a chance with that thing.
Come on, Yelan. We're a team here. If you're not gonna try, then at least give us a convincing reason why.
Хотя бы убедительнее.
In that case, let me be perfectly clear. I serve Ningguang, the Tianxuan of the Qixing. The scope of my work includes some of Liyue's biggest secrets. The chances are, if I open this door, there can be no witnesses left alive. Is that a sufficient reason for you?
Да.
Oh, yeah, sounds impressive. Hey, Shinobu, who's Ningguang?
Он что, серьезно не знает, кто такая Нингуан?
She's someone who won't let you walk out of the chasm alive if she finds out that you're prying into her secrets.
Что ты лезешь в ее секреты? Вот, это
Boss,
точно.
you really do need to work on learning who's who in the world these days.
Look, I knows what I needs to knows. It's called being a free Oni.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. Yelan works for Ningguang. Yes, which is precisely why I was trying to keep her secret. We should avoid letting Yelan open this door. What about you, Traveler? Would you like to try? Yeah, go for it, Traveler. Besides, you never know who could be behind that door. Maybe it could even be Shell.
Или сестра его.
I say give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe little dude is waiting for us on the other side.
Да, я постоянно кого-то ищу. Ох.
So, wait. What's Paimon looking at?
Это бездна? Это не я, он сам идет, если что. Это то, чего я боюсь? Что такое? Где? Выход исчез? Покиньте это место. Что такое? Почему задание не отслеживается-то? А как покинуть-то его? Что-то странное.
Hey, there you are! You sure had Paimon scared. We couldn't open the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about you. Are you okay?
То есть его не было несколько минут, а для нас несколько секунд?
Did you find anything, Traveler?
So, did you find the person we want to rescue inside?
Нет.
Judging by the look on your face, I'm guessing you saw something a little unpleasant in there?
Да. За дверью. Тьма бездны, забравшая мою сестру.
Huh? How could that be? Don't worry. Paimon will keep searching for her with you. Cheer up!
Stupid door! I'll smash you to pieces!
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted, she'd help out too.
Опять она издевается над ним.
Hey, what is this? Nap time?
Все, уснула, короче. Молодец, красотка.
So let me get this straight. Not only did we not find Xiao through that door, we saw all the things that we wish to avoid. I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about this domain. It's constantly changing, and its changes seem to be targeted at us.
Huh? What do you mean?
I feel the same way. We need to watch our every step. There is definitely more to this place than meets the eye.
I concur. We came here following the Conqueror of Demons, but we ended up only finding a strange door.
Вот-вот.
The things we've encountered on the other side of that door are equally strange. It shows us whatever we fear the most. We're in a space that defies common logic.
On top of that, I'm starting to feel tired after that experience. But I thought we'd established that getting tired doesn't happen down here.
Странно. Может, вы слишком близко к выходу? Поэтому усталость так чувствуется им.
The phenomenon hasn't reached a lethal stage just yet. Otherwise, we would have starved to death without eating for so long.
I'm starting to worry that we're being affected by the changes in this space. In order to avoid the sudden accumulation of hunger and fatigue, we should eat and rest regularly from now on.
Внезапную волну голода и усталости. Очень разумно.
Paimon suddenly feels exhausted. It's really tiring going through all this.
Странно.
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel tired too. No, it's all just an illusion. I will not let my mind play tricks on me.
Да.
Paimon's whole body just feels so heavy now. According to the current evidence, it seems our physical condition was suspended in this space before, which granted us immunity to the effects of fatigue and hunger. But now it seems that mental fatigue is unavoidable. Though we have yet to locate the Conqueror of Demons, I suggest we go back and get some rest. It'll be difficult to rescue anyone if we're on the verge of collapse ourselves.
Это точно.
She's right. Hey, Lavender Melon, you okay? Want me to carry you?
Ты не- Так, что там у нас со стримом? Нормально все идет? Да, нормально идет. Что такое, что там? Так, нам куды? Вниз, обратно?
You haven't slept at all. Are you sure you're okay? This place seems even more perilous than we first thought.
Don't worry about me. Staying focused under pressure for as long as it takes is my specialty. Now, if I'm not mistaken, looks like you've got some new ideas.
How could you tell?
It's my job to keep tabs on people.
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas at this point, but I haven't completely thought them through yet. I'll tell you more once my ideas have taken shape.
Sure, sounds good. I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you in after I've confirmed some things.
Какой содержательный разговор.
As they say, two heads are always better than one.
Так, остальные что там делают?
It's hard to believe what we've encountered.
Поговорим о той двери.
I suppose there's no use hiding it anymore now that everyone's seen it. What you all saw really was my biggest fear. I never want to become a shrine maiden. Who could tolerate such a boring life? After these last few years with the Arataki gang, I suppose you could say I've seen it all. It's taken every skill in my arsenal to constantly clean up the messes they make. Though the list of annoying things to deal with is practically endless, I am totally free in the Arataki gang. Strolling around the streets, roasting lavender melons with friends in the open country. I know it sounds pretty silly, but that's the life that I want. Just don't laugh at me, okay? Otherwise, you might find yourself on the receiving end of a good beating.
Ushi, you sure you can't find a way back to that door again?
Что с Паймон-то вообще творится? Пипец полный.
Sure, you do you. Just remember, even if the sky comes crashing down, I'll prop it up with my own 2 hands. And don't worry, I'll take care of the little lavender melon.
By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you. Please, come meet me over there.
Ну, давай.
Thanks for coming to speak with me, Traveler. I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up against, we can't afford to delay any longer. We have to find the Conqueror of Demons as soon as possible.
Я тоже так думаю.
Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, we heard his voice in that place? It almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that the Conqueror of Demons was there in order to lure us into the unknown.
Возможно.
I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. I don't want anyone to panic. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else, but his voice and image were projected to our location. Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space?
Хаоса?
We're seeing things in people that shouldn't be here, even ghosts. And we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. It's as if time itself has stopped for us. If that's true, it means we've entered into a place where normal logic doesn't apply. When you put it all together, everything points towards one possibility.
Это жестко.
This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos.
То есть тогда у входа в подземелье он пошел не по тому же пути, что и мы.
And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make any sense. Unless this space wanted us to hear it. Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter with the Conqueror of Demons earlier. I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. But his status was transmitted to us through some kind of mind-bending spatial alteration. Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room, didn't you?
Да.
At first glance, that door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of, but if it manages to lure you inside, there's no way of knowing what might be in there. One minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. The next, the danger is real, and it's trapped you.
Возможно.
This space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds against us. But I'm not gonna
Понятненько.
sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small spatial rift next to the dissolving ground?
Кажется, да. Так это был разрыв в пространстве.
It felt like spatial magic, but it seemed much more powerful than usual. When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even more surprised that we could hear and see him.
А ведь она права.
I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons' voice to lure us into a trap. But I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan.
Поэтому нас прервали.
Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces are constantly intersecting with each other, meaning that anything is possible.
Произойти все, что угодно.
I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining, Traveler. If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again. Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here.
Здесь?
And break!
Обалдеть! Вот это да!
I secretly learned Yelan's illusion breaking method without her knowing. Really didn't expect that to work.
Круто.
The sound came from behind this illusion. Let's go in and take a look.
Давай. Так, надо награду забрать. Так, опасность повсюду. Следующая. Да. Так, а здесь... Ага, как раз вот опасность повсюду нужно. И потом откроется. Замечательно.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Сейчас я, ребят, одну минуту. Ага, понял, не вопрос.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I
Ясно, я тебя понял.
But
А это куда путь ведет? А там еще лабиринт, что ли? Это какой-то лабиринт, что ли, блин?
If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again. It's getting clearer.
No. This is the chasm. What did Bonish go through here?
Где он?
If it was just in that battle 5 years ago, what is he doing here? The one I met. Is that
Якса?
Aksha?
Куда идти-то, блин?
The voice is much clearer now. We're close.
Это разрыв в пространстве.
Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yenfei. The Traveler and I are trying to find you.
Сяо, ты там?
Traveler? Yenfei?
It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Мы слышали, как ты сражаешься. Что случилось?
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through, which means these separate spaces intersect from time to time.
Everything is chaotic here.
Как она и говорила. Найди способ добраться до нас.
No. The darkness that sullies my soul is harmful to mortals.
Писец.
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. this space is using our urge to find you to lure us into traps. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
Пожалуйста, иди к нам.
So, you're in danger too?
Он сказал тоже. Значит, он в опасности.
There was no need for you to search for me.
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
Правда.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of Demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the spot where our voices are the clearest and try something there. It might work.
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the chaos. By try something, do you mean...
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might not get another one.
Сяо.
Stand back!
Хорошо. Фух, добрался он до нас все-таки. Сяо, как ты, друг? Братан. Ох, нет, он тяжело ранен.
Let's get him back to the camp.
Да. Паймон до сих пор спит? Писец.
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Это точно. Блин, он раненый, писец. У него щека, там сзади спина, видать, рука. Жесть какая.
Oh.
Спасибо тебе.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety. You're injured. We can't just leave you alone.
It's just a flesh wound. I am fine. I shouldn't...
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you, all of us. For our sake, please, stay here, please.
Fine. As you wish.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
Как только тебе станет лучше, мы поговорим. Ни о чем не думай. Сяо закрыл глаза и, кажется, спит, но видит ли он сны? Это удивительно. Якса, который всегда настороже, тоже может видеть сны? Нет пути домой от достижения. Да, с каждым разом истории все становится грустнее.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
Поговорите
And
с
those that come
Елань.
across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many... things come to settle.
Блин, тут лабиринты целые. Это писец.
As expected, something strange is going on here. Oh, traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
Давайте все вместе обсудим ситуацию. Все вместе обсудим ситуацию.
I also felt that the space was targeting us, but Yenfei managed to exploit its weakness. Leave it to Yenfei to find a loophole.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, we must stay vigilant to avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find a new route, it wasn't a completely fruitless trip. My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only we know how to use.
О,
I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared as soon as I approached it.
это была иллюзия?
I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion here. I can't be sure. Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this place really is reading our minds.
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive and testing us.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. Everything it does is either to get us to lower our guard or to wear us down. If that's the case, it can only have one goal: to trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
Да.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm, but even the Qixing have never heard about anything like this.
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do. What were you referring to?
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria.
Она ищет то, что и этот ищет. Кенриах.
Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know. Otherwise...
Мы поняли, уже слышали. Ой, блин. Крутая тетя.
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tevat. Naturally, Liyue was also affected. Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had ever faced.
Вот так вот.
At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the tide turned. The Liyue army eventually won the war, but there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. Everything about it was strange.
Ужас какой.
The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. Finding out the truth has been a waiting game. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then. But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're facing, it's all far more terrifying than I'd imagined.
Вот так вот.
We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive.
Разлом Каенриах. Что же все-таки произошло 500 лет назад? Он же память-то потерял. И что увидел Сяо в том пространстве? С кем он сражался? Сможем ли мы выбраться отсюда в целости и сохранности?
Are you all right? You've suddenly gone quiet. It's not like you at all.
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing clues we have. Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked? I have to go over everything again.
All right, well...
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down anything that you told us about.
No, I meant if you're going to analyze the facts, count me in.
Молодцы, девчонки. Молодцы. Вай, что-то я не туды. Пайман спит еще? Писец, что-то ее это в сон прям повергли.
I guess things still haven't improved. It's okay. You don't have to go into all the details.
Увы, нет.
Sometimes I really envy the boss.
Глаза Сяо закрыты, но не издает ни звука. Все стараются его не тревожить. А зачем тогда мне значок на него показали? Ёбаный идиот.
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon has fallen asleep, huh? Do you think she's dreaming? Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, most of the time she never shuts up. Aw, poor thing.
Бедняжка, согласен, блин. Что с Пайман творится, я не понимаю.
Man, that little dude looks stunning too. I'm kind of worried about him. I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Good one. I do slumber like a king. Traveler, when did you get here?
Я тебе не скажу. О, проснулась.
Wait, where are we?
Мы все еще под землей. Пайман, тебе лучше?
Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth?
Такой луж. Страх и усталость — это нормально. Я всегда буду с тобой.
So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly.
Это уши. Или как там, уси? Вот он, уси-му.
Yeah, just like that.
А он танцует там на веселье, на чили парниша. Молодец.
Ushi, were you looking after Paimon?
Ты охранял Пайман? Да.
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
Это хорошо. Как ты?
I'm fine. Don't worry. The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Вот так вот.
Even so.
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
With a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Все благодаря Янфэй.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Это тот соплеменник его, в котором недавно, кстати, ролик вышел, видать, это про него. Он же потерялся, типа того, его никто найти не мог. Пятый он, по-моему, там из охотников.
Madam Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Басациус. Да. Какое-то знакомое имя.
Bosacius? Is that one of the 5 yakshas?
Да.
Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4 gone from the world?
Нет, один остался же, один пропал.
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind.
Ужас какой.
He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor, so it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
Да, я кое-что слышал.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Неужели ты все-таки нашел его?
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Yes.
No way!
Жесть какая.
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected. Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will, too?
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of a will. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and Adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa! You wanna write a will? Now?
Нет, конечно.
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
Жесть какая.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
Жесть какая.
But how do you know?
Что с нами станет после этого?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought. But it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure.
Ну,
It's just a
догадываюсь.
guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Только не умирайте, я прошу.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
Ага, и потом его опять искать бы находить.
You can't be serious.
Я его тут не оставлю.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
Но ведь если ты используешь всю силу,
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
я тоже против.
I'm not neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
Мы должны уйти вместе.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
Я тоже против этого плана.
What if I told you, this is my last will?
А сейчас вот прям за живое зацепил.
You?
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale.
Вот-вот.
Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
Молодец, она хорошо сказала.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Елани очень
Did
расстроена.
someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action. Come on, whatever you are. Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you.
Easy now.
Have a taste of this! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path.
Красавчик. Ита, молодец.
Hero. I'm the man for the job.
Should have seen this coming.
Чего там было написано? Я даже не успел прочитать.
Why do you always have to do things like this?
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito? Did he pass out?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates.
Понятное дело.
Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down.
И переключались все на него. Ну правильно, чтобы... Молодец.
Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Ну это же Ита.
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
Ты не думала остановить его?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito, please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Shinobu?
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
Жесть.
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
What?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember?
Да.
If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Возможно.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Подожди.
Let him
Уже
go.
ушел.
But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up.
Ага.
By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves.
Понятно.
How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden. If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there. Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
Угу.
We will. Same to you. All right, traveler, let's go.
Так, это вот мы прошли, да? А, конец пути только сейчас будет. Ясненько, понятненько. Это первая, потом вторая, третья, четвертая. Так, ну что-то сегодня нас прям вообще мало, ребят. Прям жесть какая-то. Давайте тогда, наверное, завтра стрим, скорее всего, запущу. Поэтому спасибо всем за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, жмите колокольчик. Встретимся завтра, ребят. Всем удачи, всем пока-пока.